Hi YouTubers, it's Evan Extra now, so very important, so it's going to be a Ramble now, so now for like this Ramble, so nice big ass for like a big ass cigar. I want to talk about something related to tobacco, so this is actually a tobacco related topic, pretty amazing, pretty freaking amazing, and this is about tobacco and health. So if you don't like health related topics, click off right now, you know what to do, don't be a pain in my ass like the big ass cigar for life. So basically I want to talk about one very interesting point about tobacco and health. So obviously cigarettes, cigars, pipes, any kind of tobacco, smokeless tobacco is obviously clearly not healthy. You are clearly putting yourself at higher risk by using it. I mean, ideally you should use no tobacco products, and the tobacco products are obviously meant for adults, people over 18, over 21 for the last time. So that's the first thing. That's a disclaimer right off the bat. If you're under 18, you should be playing sports, playing video games. You shouldn't be using tobacco. It's bad for you. So, but you obviously see on TV, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twatter, all these, twat, big ass cigar for life. You see all these anti-smoking ads by the CDC, the FDA, the NIH, all these truth campaigns, and one thing that I was actually watching a video on YouTube, nice big ass YouTube for life, they were discussing basically, one big hole in the whole idea, or, not, well, HOLE, hole in the whole, which is the whole picture of things, WHOLE. So it's a hole in the whole big ass cigar for life, kind of silly ass like the big ass cigar. So the whole point is, what I'm trying to say is, there is a major hole in the whole anti-smoking campaign thing, which is people who smoke or use tobacco products or any kind of product that is unhealthy, whether it's food, cheeseburgers, french fries, milkshakes, junky, crappy, shitty food, or whether it's tobacco products that makes your lungs rot, makes your heart attack, bleh, or like that. People are doing it voluntarily. So that's something that a lot of these anti-smoking ads, these truth campaigns, are failing to mention. That's something, I'm not saying they're wrong, I'm saying that cigarettes are disgusting, they're nasty, they're horrible for you, they're terrible for you. I quit them almost 10 years ago, and I have no plans of ever smoking a cigarette as long as I live. But I will tell you this, a lot of these truth campaigns, anti-smoking ads, are simply failing to mention that people who smoke cigarettes are doing so of their own free will. They're choosing to inhale a toxic, poisonous gas into their lungs on purpose. I mean, clearly it's addictive. Nicotine is addictive, but along with the other tobacco alkaloids, but people are doing it voluntarily. It's not like somebody's forcing them to smoke. It's a addiction, it's a habit, and they're choosing to do it. There's plenty of resources to quit smoking, patch, gum, inhaler, Chantix, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of shit. So point is, people are doing it voluntarily. That's something that a lot of anti-smoking ads fail to mention, is people, when I go out and have a pipe, nice big ass pipe life, I'm choosing to do so even though I know there is a risk I could get mouth, oral, throat cancer, or other types of health-related problems. Same thing when you eat a greasy McDonald's cheeseburger, you're choosing to ingest something into your body that has added chemicals, potentially, or whatever, all that kind of BS, and you're choosing to add it into your body, and it can lead to things like colon cancer because of all the crap that's in it, all the shit that's in it, and that's the whole point is, you're eating greasy french fries that have lard and butter and fat and all that crap, and you're purposely doing it. The whole point is, you're doing it voluntarily. Nobody's forcing the cheeseburger to your mouth or the ice cream sundaes into your mouth or fried chicken, and nobody is forcing you to smoke a cigarette or take a dip in your mouth. Whole point is, that's a huge misconception with anti-smoking ads, is they think people are being forced into doing these things. Absolutely no effing way. Big ass cigar for life, bye.